In today's fast-paced world, one of the most underrated superpowers a person can develop is emotional control. Think about it. Every single day, we are bombarded with stress, criticism, unexpected problems, and situations that can easily throw us off balance. Most people let emotions take over. They get angry, frustrated, anxious, or even paralyzed by fear. But the truth is, success in life doesn't come from reacting emotionally. It comes from mastering yourself, from having the discipline to rise above the chaos and respond with clarity and strength. That is why emotional discipline, mental toughness, and self-mastery are becoming some of the most searched and talked about skills on YouTube and across the internet. People want to know how to control their anger, how to stay calm under pressure, how to stop being manipulated by feelings, and how to think with a success mindset. When you learn to manage your emotions, you unlock the ability to make smarter decisions, protect your mental health, and build resilience that others admire. This is not about shutting your heart. It's about becoming stronger, focused, and unstoppable. Emotional control is the foundation of leadership, success, and inner peace. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a topic that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful: the ability to shut down your emotions. Now, let me be clear, this isn't about becoming a cold, unfeeling individual. It's about mastering your emotions so they don't master you. First, let's talk about emotional control. Life throws challenges at us every day. If we allow our emotions to dictate our actions, we risk making impulses of decisions that can lead to regret. Emotional control gives us the clarity to think rationally, especially when the pressure is on. It's in those moments that we must step back, take a deep breath, and assess the situation without the haze of anger, fear, or sadness clouding our judgment. Now consider the power of rational decision-making. When you learn to detach yourself emotionally, you open up a new realm of possibilities. You can analyze the facts, weigh your options, and choose the best course of action. This is not about being robotic. It's about being strategic. Emotional detachment can lead to clearer, more informed choices that ultimately serve your best interests. And let's not forget resilience. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits and throw you curveballs when you least expect it. But when you learn to control your emotions, you cultivate a resilience that allows you to bounce back stronger. You become unshakable in the face of adversity, knowing that your emotional state doesn't have to dictate your response. Setting boundaries is essential. We live in a world full of external pressures, societal expectations, criticism, and negativity. It's crucial to establish emotional boundaries. Protect your peace by filtering out what doesn't serve you. By doing so, you empower yourself to focus on your goals without being sidetracked by the chaos around you. Let's also talk about harnessing passion. Emotions can be a double-edged sword. While they can lead us astray, they can also fuel our drive. Instead of allowing emotions to overwhelm you, channel that passion into productive action. Use that fire to motivate yourself, to push through obstacles, to strive for excellence, and to become the best version of yourself. Finally, building inner strength is vital. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's something you cultivate by shutting down your emotions when necessary. You build that strength. You become someone who doesn't just react to the world, but instead acts with intention, purpose, and resolve. In conclusion, learning to shut down your emotions isn't about denying your humanity. It's about taking control. It's about becoming the master of your feelings rather than their servant. So I urge you to embrace this journey of emotional discipline. You'll find that it leads to greater success, deeper relationships, and a more fulfilled life. Emotional control is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It's not just about keeping a stiff upper lip. It's about understanding and managing your feelings in a way that allows you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. Imagine facing a difficult situation at work or in your personal life. In those moments, emotions can run high, and it's easy to react impulsively, perhaps saying or doing things you'll later regret. But when you practice emotional control, you give yourself the space to pause and reflect. By recognizing your emotions without letting them take the wheel, you empower yourself to respond rather than react. This practice enhances your decision-making abilities. Instead of being driven by anger, fear, or sadness, you can analyze the situation logically. You can weigh your options, consider the consequences, and choose the path that aligns with your values and goals. Emotional control also plays a significant role in building resilience. Life will inevitably throw obstacles your way, disappointments, setbacks, and failures. But those who have mastered their emotions can bounce back from these challenges more effectively. They have the strength to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. This resilience doesn't mean you'll never feel hurt or discouraged. It means that you won't allow those feelings to define your actions or your future. Instead, you'll find ways to learn and grow from each experience. Furthermore, emotional control is essential in maintaining healthy relationships. When you can manage your emotions, you reduce the likelihood of conflicts fueled by misunderstandings or miscommunications. You approach conversations with a clearer mind, listening actively and responding thoughtfully rather than reacting defensively. This ability fosters deeper connections and mutual respect, creating an environment where open dialogue can thrive. Moreover, mastering your emotions allows you to set healthy boundaries. You can decide what you why and will not accept in your life, protecting your mental and emotional well-being. This self-awareness helps you to cultivate an environment where positivity and support flourish, allowing you to focus on what truly matters to you. In essence, emotional control is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about owning them. It's about acknowledging that emotions are a natural part of being human, but understanding that you have the power to control how they influence your actions. By developing this skill, you become more centered, more decisive, and ultimately more effective in all aspects of your life. You learn to face challenges with confidence and grace, knowing that you are equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Rational decision-making is a cornerstone of effective leadership and personal success. It involves a systematic process of evaluating options based on logic and reason, rather than being swayed by emotions or external pressures when faced with a decision. The first step in rational decision-making is to gather relevant information. This includes understanding the context, identifying the problem, and considering the potential impact of each option. In a world overflowing with noise and distractions, taking the time to collect and analyze information can be the difference between a hasty choice and a well-informed decision. Once the necessary data has been gathered, the next step is to identify the alternatives. It's important to explore all possible options rather than jumping to the first solution that comes to mind. This exploration encourages creativity and innovation, allowing you to discover unique approaches that may not have been initially apparent. When you consider multiple alternatives, you broaden your perspective, which ultimately leads to better outcomes. After identifying the alternatives, it's time to evaluate them. This involves weighing the pros and cons of each option against predetermined criteria such as feasibility, cost, time, and potential outcomes. This analytical approach can help eliminate biases and emotional influences that might cloud judgment. For example, when faced with a career decision, you might consider the long-term benefits of each option alongside your immediate emotional reactions. This evaluation process helps you remain objective, ensuring that your choices are based on facts rather than fleeting feelings. Another critical component of rational decision-making is the ability to anticipate consequences. It's essential to think ahead and consider how your decision will affect not only your own life, but also those around you. This foresight allows you to identify potential risks and challenges, enabling you to devise strategies to mitigate them. For instance, if you are deciding to take on a new project at work, weighing the potential benefits against the time and energy required will help you determine if it's worth pursuing. Once you have evaluated the options and anticipated the consequences, the next step is to make the D. This is often where people falter, caught in a cycle of overthinking or second-guessing. However, it's important to trust the process and the information you've gathered. Committing to a choice means embracing the potential outcomes, both good and bad. Finally, after implementing your decision, it's crucial to review and reflect on the outcome. This step completes the rational decision max cycle and allows you to learn from your experiences. Were the expected results achieved? Did you encounter unforeseen challenges? This reflection not only enhances your future decision-making skills, but also helps you develop a greater understanding of your own decision-making processes. In summary, rational decision-making is a structured approach that empowers you to make informed choices, grounded in logic and analysis. By prioritizing facts over feelings, exploring multiple options, and anticipating consequences, you can navigate complex situations with confidence and clarity. This approach not only leads to better personal outcomes, but also sets a powerful example for others, showcasing the strength that comes from thinking critically and acting thoughtfully. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, challenges, and setbacks. It's a quality that allows individuals to navigate life's ups and downs with strength and determination, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. At its core, resilience is about mental toughness and the capacity to recover from difficulties, adapt to change, and keep moving forward in the face of adversity. One of the key aspects of resilience is the recognition that challenges are a natural part of life. Everyone encounters hardships, whether personal, professional, or emotional. Understanding that setbacks are not permanent fixtures, but rather temporary hurdles, can shift your perspective. This mindset encourages you to see difficulties as opportunities for learning rather than insurmountable barriers. When you embrace this perspective, you cultivate a sense of hope and possibility, which is essential for resilience. Emotional regulation plays a significant role in resilience. It's not about suppressing your feelings, but rather understanding and managing them when faced with adversity. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by emotions such as fear, anger, or sadness. However, resilient individuals can acknowledge these feelings without allowing them to dictate their actions. By practicing emotional control, you can respond to challenges with clarity and composure. This emotional awareness allows you to make more rational decisions, keeping you focused on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Another critical component of resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adjust your plans and expectations in response to changing circumstances is vital. Resilient individuals are open to new ideas and approaches, recognizing that flexibility can lead to unexpected opportunities. For example, if you encounter a setback at work, instead of wing it as a failure, you might see it as a chance to reassess your goals and find a new direction. This adaptability fosters growth, enabling you to navigate change with confidence. Support systems also play a crucial role in building resilience. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive individuals creates an environment where you can thrive. These connections provide encouragement, guidance, and a sense of belonging, all of which are essential when facing challenges. Resilient individuals often lean on their support networks during tough times, sharing their experiences and seeking advice. This collaboration reinforces the idea that you are not alone in your struggle. That plays a pivotal role in maintaining emotional well-being and fostering healthy relationships. Boundaries define where one person ends and another begins, creating a framework that allows individuals to protect their emotional and physical space. When you establish clear boundaries, you communicate your needs, values, and limits to others, enabling you to engage with the world in a way that feels safe and authentic. One of the first steps in setting boundaries is developing self-awareness. You must understand your own needs, values, and limits before you can effectively communicate them to others. This process often involves introspection and reflection on what makes you feel comfortable and respected. Ask yourself, what are my emotional triggers? What situations drain my energy? What behaviors from others do I find unacceptable? By gaining clarity on your own preferences, you can identify where boundaries need to be established. Once you have a clear understanding of your needs, the next step is to communicate your boundaries assertively. This involves expressing your limits in a respectful but firm manner. It's important to remember that setting boundaries is not about being confrontational or aggressive. It's about advocating for yourself. Use I statements to express your feelings and needs. For example, instead of saying, "You always interrupt me," you might say, "I feel disrespected when I'm interrupted during conversations. I would appreciate it if we could take turns speaking." This approach minimizes defensiveness and encourages open dialogue. Setting boundaries also involves recognizing that you have the right to say no. Many people struggle with this aspect, fearing that saying no will disappoint others or lead to conflict. However, saying no is a crucial part of self-care. It allows you to prioritize your own well-being and allocate your time and energy to what truly matters to you. Remember, every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you may be saying no to opportunities or experiences that do. Embracing the power of no can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Furthermore, it's essential to enforce your boundaries consistently. Once you've communicated your limits, it's vital to follow through. This might mean reiterating your boundaries when they are crossed or addressing any attempts by others to push those limits. Consistency reinforces the message that your boundaries are not negotiable. It also sets the tone for how others should treat you. Over time, people will come to respect your boundaries, knowing that you are serious about maintaining them. Additionally, setting boundaries isn't just about protecting yourself from others. It's also about understanding and respecting the boundaries of those around you. Just as you have needs and limits, so do others. Cultivating an awareness of their boundaries fosters mutual respect, and understanding this two-way dynamic is essential for building healthy, trusting relationships. It creates an environment where both Yatis feel safe to express their needs and concerns. Moreover, it's important to be adaptable in your boundary-setting approach. Life is dynamic, and your boundaries may need to evolve over time as you grow and change. So, too, may your needs and limits. Regularly reassessing your boundaries allows you to remain in tune with yourself and your relationships. This flexibility ensures that your boundaries continue to serve you and foster healthy interactions. Remember that setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. It communicates to yourself and others that your feelings and needs are valid and deserving of attention. Establishing boundaries can initially feel uncomfortable or challenging, especially if you're not used to advocating for yourself. However, over time, you will likely find that setting boundaries enhances your relationships, reduces stress, and contributes to a greater sense of empowerment. In conclusion, setting boundaries is a vital skill for maintaining emotional health and fostering positive relationships through self-awareness, assertive communication, and consistent enforcement. You can create a framework that allows you to engage with the world authentically and safely. Embrace the power of boundaries, and you will find greater peace, fulfillment, and connection in your life. Harnessing passion is about channeling your enthusiasm and energy into pursuits that enrich your life and align with your values. Passion is a powerful driving force. It inspires creativity, fuels determination, and propels individuals toward their goals. However, to truly harness that passion, it's essential to cultivate it intentionally and strategically. The first step in harnessing your passion is to identify what truly excites you. This involves introspection and exploration. Consider the activities, subjects, or experiences that ignite a spark within you. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? When do I lose track of time because I am so engaged? This reflection helps you uncover your core interests and passions. It could be anything from art, music, and writing to sports, technology, or social causes. Understanding what drives you lays the foundation for harnessing that energy effectively. Once you've identified your passions, the next step is to create a vision for how you want to integrate them into your life. This vision acts as a roadmap guiding your choices and actions. Consider setting specific, achievable goals that align with your passions. These goals should inspire you and provide a sense of purpose. For example, if your passion is writing, you might set a goal to complete a short story, start a blog, or publish an article. By establishing clear objectives, you can focus your energy on meaningful pursuits. Moreover, harnessing passion requires cultivating a growth mindset. This mindset embraces challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. When pursuing your passions, you may encounter setbacks or difficulties. However, viewing these challenges as learning experiences can help you stay motivated. Embrace the idea that mastery takes time and effort. Celebrate your progress along the way. And remember that every step, no matter how small, is a part of your journey to harness your passion effectively. It's also essential to create an environment that supports and nurtures it. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and share similar interests. Join groups, clubs, or online communities related to your passion where you can connect with like-minded individuals. This sense of community provides encouragement, accountability, and opportunities for collaboration. Sharing your passions with others can amplify your enthusiasm and help you stay committed to your goals. Additionally, time management plays a crucial role in harnessing passion in our busy lives. It's easy to let passion projects fall by the wayside. Prioritize your passions by carving out dedicated time in your schedule to engage in activities that inspire you, whether it's setting aside an hour each day or a weekend each month. Committing time to your passions ensures they remain a vibrant part of your life. This commitment transforms passion from a fleeting interest into a consistent practice. Moreover, be open to experimentation. Passion often evolves, and trying new things can lead to unexpected discoveries. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and explore different avenues within your passion. For instance, if you love painting, you might experiment with various styles, mediums, or techniques. This exploration not only enhances your skills, but can also reignite enthusiasm and creativity. Furthermore, be mindful of self-doubt and fear of failure, which can hinder your ability to harness your passion. It's common to experience imposter syndrome or worry about how others will perceive your pursuits. However, recognize that these feelings are a natural part of the creative process. Instead of allowing self-doubt to hold you back, acknowledge it and push through. Embrace the idea that your unique perspective and experiences are valuable, and that passion is best expressed authentically. Remember that harnessing passion is about finding joy in the journey, while achieving your goals is rewarding. The process itself is equally important. Celebrate your creativity, express your emotions, and revel in the experiences that come with pursuing what you love. This joy not only fuels your passion, but also enriches your life, creating a fulfilling cycle of engagement and growth. In summary, harnessing passion involves identifying what excites you, creating a vision for your pursuits, cultivating a growth mindset, surrounding yourself with supportive individuals, managing your time effectively, experimenting with new ideas, overcoming self-doubt, and finding joy in the journey. By intentionally channeling your passion, you can create a life filled with purpose, creativity, and fulfillment. Embrace your passions and allow them to guide you toward a brighter, more vibrant future. Building inner strength is a transformative process that involves cultivating resilience, self-discipline, and emotional fortitude. Inner strength empowers individuals to face life's challenges with courage and determination, enabling them to navigate adversity and emerge stronger on the other side. It is a deeply personal journey that requires introspection, commitment, and a willingness to grow. The foundation of inner strength lies in self-awareness. Understanding your values, beliefs, and emotions allows you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. Take the time to reflect on what matters most to you. Ask yourself questions such as, what are my core values? What are my strengths and weaknesses? How do I react to stress and adversity? By gaining insight into your true self, you can better align your actions and decisions with your values, creating a solid groundwork for resilience. Another critical aspect of building inner strength is developing a growth mindset. This mindset embraces challenges as opportunities for learning and growth instead of viewing setbacks as failures. Resilient individuals see them as valuable experiences that contribute to personal development. Cultivating a growth mindset encourages you to push beyond your comfort zone and take risks when faced with obstacles. Remind yourself that each challenge is a chance to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Practicing self-discipline is essential for building inner strength. It involves setting goals and following through with the commitment to achieve them, even when faced with distractions or temptations. Self-discipline allows you to stay focused on your objectives, whether they involve personal growth, career aspirations, or health and well-being. By establishing routines and creating structures that support your goals, you can develop the willpower necessary to overcome challenges and stay on track. Emotional regulation is another key component of inner strength. It involves recognizing and managing your emotions, especially during difficult times, instead of allowing emotions to control your reactions. Resilient individuals can identify their feelings and respond thoughtfully. This emotional intelligence enables you to navigate conflicts and stressful situations with composure and clarity. Practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can help you cultivate emotional awareness and regulation. Additionally, fostering a positive mindset is crucial for building inner strength. This involves focusing on solutions rather than problems and maintaining an optimistic outlook even in challenging situations. Surround yourself with positivity by engaging in activities that inspire and uplift you. This might include reading motivational literature, listening to uplifting podcasts, or spending time with supportive individuals who encourage your growth. A positive mindset not only enhances your resilience, but also creates a conducive environment for personal development. Building inner strength also requires embracing vulnerability. I am important to recognize that vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a sign of courage. Allowing yourself to be open and authentic fosters deeper connections with others and encourages empathy. When you embrace vulnerability, you create space for genuine relationships and support systems that reinforce your inner strength. Sharing your experiences and struggles can also serve as a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. Moreover, resilience is often strengthened through adversity. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. Reflect on past experiences where you faced difficulties and emerge stronger. What lessons did you learn? How did you adapt? By acknowledging the strength you gain from overcoming challenges, you reinforce your belief in your ability to handle future obstacles. Finally, remember that building inner strength is an ongoing journey. It requires continuous effort, reflection, and self-compassion. Celebrate your progress and recognize that setbacks are a normal part of the process. Be patient with yourself and understand that inner strength develops over time through consistent practice and dedication. Building inner strength is a multifaceted process that involves self-awareness, a growth mindset, self-discipline, emotional regulation, positivity, vulnerability, and resilience through adversity. By committing to this journey, you empower yourself to face life's challenges with courage and determination, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Embrace the path of self-discovery and personal growth, and you will find the inner strength needed to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. In conclusion, harnessing passion, setting boundaries, and building inner strength are essential components for personal growth and resilience. By identifying what truly excites us, we can channel our energy into pursuits that enrich our lives and align with our values. Setting clear boundaries allows us to protect our emotional and physical space, fostering healthier relationships and a greater sense of self-respect. Furthermore, building inner strength through self-awareness, emotional regulation, and a growth mindset equips us to navigate life's challenges with courage and determination. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, let us remember that passion, boundaries, and inner strength are interconnected. By nurturing these elements, we create a framework that not only enhances our well-being, but also enriches our interactions with others. Embrace the transformative power of these practices, and you will find yourself better equipped to face life's obstacles, pursue your dreams, and lead a fulfilling, authentic life. Ultimately, the path to personal growth is an ongoing journey, one that requires commitment, reflection, and a deep belief in your potential. As you cultivate these qualities, may you discover the strength and passion within you to create the life you desire and deserve.